Hey guys, we have some really exciting news to share with you all. If you have watched our introduction video or our 6-month budget video, you will know that our original plan was to travel for 1 year from Canada down to Panama.
If you have watched those videos, you'll also know that this kind of lifestyle, although it's cheaper, it's definitely not free. We saved really hard to be able to go on this trip, and for myself, I had savings beforehand being a paramedic for longer, whereas Lee wasn't able to save quite as much money.
Yeah. So basically, we figured we didn't know exactly how much we'd need for a year, and we just thought we'll save as much as we can, we'll hit the road, and about 6 months in, we realized we could make our money stretch and go to the end of our trip, or I could go home for a couple of months over the summer, go back, live with my parents, which I'm so lucky I have that opportunity to do so, see friends and family, but mainly pick up as many shifts as I can at a job that I used to work at, cover everyone's vacation hours, and just sock away some more money so that when I come back to the boys, we can keep traveling and have that ability to go longer.
Yeah, that's right. We're using this as a very positive opportunity in that for us, we feel it really is going to open up a lot of doors for us in terms of once we get to Panama, we suddenly have decisions because we're going to have more money in the bank behind us. We're going to be able to potentially go down to South America. We're also looking into potentially going to Europe.
Yeah.
I haven't told Lee much about it, but I want to go to Africa. So there's a lot of different options.
And yeah, we basically we wanted to be proactive about it, and we are excited because not only does that mean that we can travel longer, but we can continue to share our adventures longer, and we can actually move on farther. Aki can go to more countries, and aside from some misconceptions on the internet, you know, we aren't funded by our parents, we aren't funded by anybody. To do this, we made sacrifices to save our money to be where we are now, and this is another sacrifice of me spending a couple months away from them to work 7 days a week to save enough money to come back and travel for much longer.
Yeah, and along those same lines, we have been asked by a few people, you know, aren't we making money off YouTube? You may have noticed that none of our videos on YouTube so far have any ads on them. That's because once you become eligible for monetization on YouTube, you then have to be reviewed and approved. We've been under review now for almost 7 weeks. So that means to this date, we have earned $0 off YouTube.
Yeah. Which is fine because that was not the reason that we started our YouTube channel. Like, really, if it wasn't for Beck and Eamon and the Minimal Millennials.
Yeah, we never would have done it.
Yeah.
But in saying that, if we can start making money off YouTube, the awesome thing about that would be that money is just going to go towards, you know, helping extend our travels, getting better equipment. A couple of people have mentioned that we could could we buy a better microphone? Yeah, we could, but they cost money, and we don't have money.
Yeah, and that's the thing right there too, is that we've really been enjoying this YouTube so far, but there's no denying that it is work. It takes time to edit the videos, and it takes money to get better equipment, and we're so excited. We already decided, let's get a camera that makes this easier for us. Well, that's an investment into ourselves that we are happy to work to pay back, but in the end, like, yeah, if we can continue doing this lifestyle and sharing with you guys, but also being able to sustain our lives while doing it, then that's a win-win all around.
And I think that's a really important point, is that we're traveling because we want to travel. Making the YouTube videos has become a really cool part of our travels, but we'd be traveling either way. We're not traveling to make videos, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're excited for what this song will bring. And so while Lee is going back and working, I've got the really hard part of the bargain. I've got to babysit Oki. So me and Oki are actually going to be doing our own adventures for a couple of months. That includes continuing on through Guatemala, El Salvador, potentially Nicaragua. We're going to be trying to get more immersed in local communities and also keep bringing vlogs as well as informative videos, and yeah, definitely feature Oki a lot more.
And don't worry guys, this video is not the last time that you're going to see the three of us for some time soon, because we have been filming and documenting our time in Guatemala, which has been exceptional, and we have a few different videos that will be coming your way and showing more in depth about the travels and about the community, and just sharing some more travel information as well as the adventure behind it. So we're really excited to share upcoming stuff that we've been working on with you guys, and we just wanted to keep you in the loop. And feel free and leave us some comments. Like, obviously it is a change to our channel temporarily for the greater like for better and longer run.
For the greater good.
For the greater good. That doesn't make sense, but yeah, for us it's a small sacrifice for the long term. But if you have suggestions, and if you guys want to see a little bit of what I'm up to on the working end, I can try to think of ways to make it creative to show how much I'm working. And
yeah, we'll definitely be touching base with Lee back in Barrie, but yeah, there has been a few calls for fitness routines and different things like that. So
yeah, I can answer a few more questions. Which should we talk about the Q&A?
Actually, yes, that brings us on to another really good point, which is, guys, we've been asked a lot about doing a Q&A session. We're going to get one up before Lee has to head home.
We're going to film one before I have to go.
Yes, we're going to film one before Lee has to head home.
We would love if you guys want to take this opportunity to ask us any questions that we haven't already answered in our videos. And we want to try to get answers out to you as much as possible. So leave your comments below the next day, and we will work our best to get it filmed before I leave.
Yeah, we'll put up a photo and a post on our Instagram as well, and we will link that Q&A to that. So if you have any questions and you forget to put them on YouTube, just chuck them on our Instagram post, and we'll try and cover as many as we can. And
so just to wrap things up here, guys, this news is the beginning of a much bigger adventure that we are now on, and we're so excited that we can go beyond where we first thought we would stop. And we are just looking forward to more adventure and to sharing more content and to bringing Aki to more countries, because he's on his 6th country and he's traveling the world.
Yeah, and I think one thing that we haven't touched on is that since leaving 7.5 months ago, me and Lee haven't been apart for more than, we worked it out the other day, we haven't been apart for more than 3 hours. So that's pretty
weird.
That's pretty crazy. I feel like we're gonna have a bit of separation anxiety. Aki definitely is as well. He's gonna be looking for around every corner for the first little bit. But you know, I think it's a whole new challenge for both of us, and we're definitely still going to be keeping in contact via the internet. But it's exciting as well. It'll give me a perspective of what van life as a solo person's like. Well, solo plus Aki. And it'll give me an insight as to how much cheaper our food bill can be without Lee. And
that's true. I am the picky one who likes to eat lavishly, and Max can eat peanut butter and banana sandwiches every day, but
and Lee's also convinced the van's going to become a bit of a pigsty without her there. I think that's unwarranted, but I guess we're going to have to wait and see.
Okay, one final thing that we want to say to you guys is thank you so much. We shared a community post the other day, but it probably hasn't reached as many people as we wanted to, and we just want to say thank you for all the support, the encouragement, the positive feedback, the constructive criticism, everything. Like this is a community here, and it's not just us in the van. It's the whole engagement. And
we love that we're able to bring you along with us. And we're so new to this YouTube game that
we're still learning.
We're learning, and our content's going to evolve, and your feedback to us is super important because
so we appreciate the feedback. And
so if you tell us, we need a new microphone, we've taken it on board, and as soon as we can afford one, we will get a new microphone.
We are really excited. The future is bright, it's open, and we're excited to bring you along with us for more adventures. I'm definitely going to be jealous and counting down the days so I can get back in the van. And much like you, I'm going to be looking forward to Wednesdays to see what Max and Aki are up to, and just be working a lot on my end. And
it's going to be a good time. Well, especially for me. Lee's going to be working really hard, and it's all, as we said, for the greater good. And
I'm looking forward to see my friends and family, so it's all silver lining. But anyway, please leave us your comments and questions below, because we want to have fun answering as much as we can before we go, just to paint the whole picture for you.
Get those Q&A questions in, and we'll see you next time.
See you next week. Bye, guys.
What are we going to do without her, buddy? What are we going to do without her?
We'll get by.